Hello, I'm Yerachmiel, and this is Parsha for Kids. This week's Parsha is Parshas Balak. Oh, the way I'm recording, I guess things are backwards. Is that better? Parshas Balak. In this week's Parsha, Bilam rides a donkey. And the donkey ends up talking to him. Have you ever spoken with a donkey? Good. So, in this Parsha, we're going to talk about two men. There was one man whom Hashem sent to the Jewish people in Mitzrayim to lead them out of Mitzrayim into the Midbar to receive the Torah and lead them to Eretz Yisrael. And his name was? Right. Abraham Lincoln. No. Moshe Rabbeinu. And there's another man in this week's Parsha, Bilam, who is a bad man. They both used donkeys. This donkey was enhanced by our art department, you can see. But first I want to talk about the fact that we are sometimes confused by things. We don't know exactly what's what. I'm going to show you a picture of a cup. Nice cup. Now look at the black. Is it a cup? Or is it two faces looking at each other? I'm going to show you something. I'm going to ask you how many sticks, how many bars it has. Three or two? I'm going to show you an elephant. I'm going to ask you how many legs he has. And next, I'm going to show you a special kind of zebra. This isn't a trick. This is just two zebras standing side by side, front to back. See their 8 legs? You can't always tell by looking at somebody, are they good, are they bad? Do they mean us good? Do they mean to harm us? You might look at somebody and say, he's very cheap. He never gives anybody any money. But what you don't know is that he gives a lot of money to poor people. He just does it privately. We don't know. Suppose you saw a man with a knife. Is he a bad man? Yes, this is Blackbeard the pirate. He was a bad man. He killed many people, stole money, said bad things, used too much salt on his food. Bad man. Is everybody with a knife bad? How about a butcher? Can't have your chicken and your hamburger with no knife. How about a doctor? She might have to cut open the teddy bear to take out some toy that you lost inside it that your teddy bear ate while you were asleep and you want it back. How about if you see somebody push somebody? That's mean. That's bad. Unless they need to be pushed. So we're talking about two men with two donkeys. and how they used their donkeys, and how they thought about their donkeys. Moshe was sent by Hashem to go to Mitzrayim to bring the Jewish people out. So he took his family, and he had to have transportation, so he took a donkey. And it says in Parshas Korah, I have not taken even a single donkey of theirs, nor have I wronged even one of them. That is, he was going to save the Jewish people. Wasn't he entitled to a donkey? Didn't he get bus fare? Cab fare? Nope. He took care of the donkey himself. It was a special donkey. This donkey is the donkey that Abraham used when he took his son Yitzchak up the mountain with the fire and the knife to do the Akedah. This is the very donkey that Moshiach will ride when he comes to Yerushalayim. But Moshe paid for the donkey himself. He didn't charge anybody. What did Bilam want to do with his donkey? He wanted to get money. Moshe wanted two things. He wanted to serve Hashem, and he wanted to do everything he could for Am Yisrael because he loved Am Yisrael. Bilam loved two things. He loved money, and he loved money, and he hated Bnei Yisrael. He wanted to kill them. Two totally different people. Now, what's important about these two men? Hashem sent us Moshe, one of the greatest people ever lived, if not the greatest. And Moshe brought us out of Mitzrayim, took us up into Eretz Israel, to the border, brought us the Torah. He was a wonderful, wonderful Navi, prophet. Bilam wanted to get money. When Balak came to hire him to curse Bnei Yisrael, he said, even if you were to give me your entire house of gold and silver, in other words, gimme, gimme, gimme. And he wanted to do this. He wanted to curse Israel because he hated Bnei Yisrael. So, two different Navis, one Navi for Bnei Yisrael, one Navi for the nations, and we each got what we deserved. So, here's Moshe. Moshe comes to take us. Again, the art department has done some beautiful work on this. And then Bilam goes off on his donkey to curse Bnei Yisrael. And what did his donkey do? 3 times the donkey sat down. Wouldn't go further. And Bilam got really mad. And he was beating his donkey. Till finally his donkey said, why are you beating me? Did I ever do this to you before? Well, no. And just then, Hashem uncovered his eyes, and he saw a malach with a sword and was ready to kill him. So then Bilam realized, I'd better do what Hashem wants me to do. Moshe never needed to have his eyes uncovered as to what was the right thing to do, because Moshe was there to serve Hashem and to love his people. Bilam was there to make money and to curse Jewish people. So he got sidetracked. He ended up doing the wrong thing. But eventually, he did go up to the top of the mountain, and Hashem put words into his mouth, and he saw Bnei Yisrael with their tents, each facing a different way, so no family could look into the other family's tent. And then he said, how beautiful are the tents of Jacob. And he blessed Bnei Yisrael, because that's what Hashem put into his mouth. So, you never know what somebody's going to do, what's in their heart, but eventually you get to see it. So at your Shabbos table, you can tell your parents and your brothers and sisters that this is Parshas Balak, that Bilam was riding on a donkey, and the donkey stopped 3 times, and Bilam was hitting his donkey, and then the donkey said, why are you beating me? Stop hitting me. He said, I'm hitting you because of your bad donkey.
What are you doing?
I don't know what just happened.